I don't push the stream, I let it shape my bones. The form I take is chosen by currents moving slow. There's a hush beneath the surface, a pulse I've learned to trust. It teaches me the difference between force and what becomes. There's a depth where silence speaks, where light bends clean and true. I lean into that center, not fast, just moving through. Like water through the canyon, like rain that carves the stone. I carry what I'm given and let what's mine be known. No rush to flood the valley, no fear to walk alone. I'm held inside a current that always brings me home. Where the riverbed is broken and the air is sharp and thin, I have walked through dust and silence where no gentle breath gets in. Where the voices echo hollow, calling gravel, truth and light. Where the strongest mask their trembling and call tenderness a fight. Where the anger burns like cedar and the smoke pretends it's flame. Where the loudest claim the wisdom but refuse to bear the blame. Where the frost becomes a doctrine, where the heart forgets it's open. Where the grip of needing power leaves the quiet words unspoken. Where the mirrors twist their meaning, showing shadows wearing grace. Where the stillness turns to iron and no one knows their face. Where the footprints feel like warnings, every step a brittle sound. Where the currents lose their memory and no river can be found. I have walked where waters gather, where the daylight bends the blue. Where the breath returns like morning and the world begins anew. Where the soft can carve the granite, where the calm becomes the guide. Where the smallest change in current turns the darkest stone aside. Where the truth arrives and whispers with a patient, steady hand. Where the ear learns how to listen and the soul learns where to stand. Where the courage blooms like lilies rising quiet from the mist. Where the weight of fear grows lighter till it's something barely missed. Where the heart remembers water flowing open, clear and wide. Where the fractures mend in silence and the wounds release their tide. Where the mirror finds its meaning, showing faces clean and whole. Where the tides return with purpose and the river knows its role. Where the pauses pour out wisdom, every delay a living seed. Where the path unfolds like ripples toward the place we're meant to lead. Where the voices find their rhythm, not a strain and not a fight. Where the waters hold their promise and return the world to right. I'm grateful for the stony road, for every frost and flare, for every place the water broke and taught me how to care. For all the weight that shaped me, for all I had to feel, for every tide that pulled me back and showed me what was real. Like water through the canyon, like rain that carves the stone, I carry what I'm given and let what's mine be known. I overflow with mercy, I hold with steady grace. No need to name the center, I move inside its place. The valley echoes softer now, the tide becomes my own. The river finds its meaning and carries me back home. Like breaking through the deep, the pull that has no chain. I am the path unfolding, no name, just rain. Return